I'm passionate about native plants because we live in an area that used to be tallgrass prairie. Unfortunately today, what used to cover most of the Midwest is now only 1% remaining. Due to that type of extreme plant loss, unfortunately, we have lost also much of our pollinating insects and wildlife that depend on those habitats for survival. We're losing our native bees, we're losing the monarch butterfly, and we're losing a lot of the bird species that migrate through or live here year-round that depend on those insects for their food source. It really is up to us now to bring some of these native plants back to our home landscapes, to our cities, so that we can conserve and promote these animals before it's too late. In addition to benefiting pollinators and wildlife, native plants can be great for home landscaping because they can really help us reduce our resource usage. Native plants require less water, no fertilizer, they're very low maintenance, they tend to be more pest and disease resistant than other common landscape plants. And using an array of native plants, we can have blooms all season long from April even into November. Here at Midwest Natives, we grow over 300 species of non-cultivar native plants, many of which are grown from locally collected seed here in eastern and central Nebraska. And that can pose some interesting challenges that you don't usually see in a normal greenhouse operation. Most native plants require a process called stratification in order to germinate. Stratification is a specific period of cold and wet conditions that the plant must go through, similar to if the seed was outside over the winter. Most native plants require 30 to 60 days of stratification. Others can require as much as up to 120 days, and some only as little as 10. So because of those differences, we have to have extra planning and coordination on our end so that all of those processes can end at the same time and we can plant all of our seeds in March. Some of our favorite plants for home landscaping are butterfly milkweed, aromatic aster, and prairie liatris. These plants provide amazing nectar sources as well as larval food hosts for monarch butterflies and other pollinating insects.